What's going on? How you guys doing? Back again with another video. First and foremost, I want to say everything in this video and this channel is not financial advice. Everything is for entertainment and educational purposes only. You should always make sure you do your own research before you decide to invest into anything that you see on the channel. With that being said, I want to talk about IGOs, gaming launchpad. So if you don't know what a launchpad is, a launchpad basically gives the little guy a chance to get into a project early before the public. It gives you a chance of creating wealth. So, it could be a viable option. I'm not saying that you should participate, but it's a viable option for the little guy to create wealth. So I just wanted to update the list because there has been some changes in the tier system in some projects or in some launchpads. So I just want to go over them briefly, and I'll leave the links down in the description below for each project so you can go over them and read them in detail before you participate in any of them, if you would like to participate in any of them. With that being said, I want to start with Seedify. So Seedify has a few tiers that you could get into if you wanted to participate in their IGO Launchpad. And the first one is a lottery-based one, so it's a pool-weighted lottery-based, and then everything after that is guaranteed. So you'd need at least 250 S-Fund tokens to be able to be considered for the lottery, and then 1K onwards would typically guarantee you an allocation for the projects launching on their IGO Launchpad. And so so in this updated tier system, there are still bonus pool weights for increasing tiers, but not too drastic, so that there is more fair distribution according to the S-Fund holdings. And that lowest tier participants who win the lottery get to participate with more allocation compared to the first version of the 9-tier system. So they updated it because, they received a lot of complaints early on with the previous system. So hopefully now it's a little bit fair, but you can look into it if you want to participate in this launchpad. And I think this is a really good launchpad because they have launched a bunch of successful projects in the past, and I think you should look into it and see the ROIs of previous projects before you make a decision whether or not you want to be in the upcoming ones. So yeah, this is a really, really good one to look into. And then moving on to the second one, which is Gamify, they have a few tiers too that are interesting. So the first tier is a rookie, second one is elite, third one is pro, and then the fourth one is legend. So I believe all three are lottery based, and the third one is guaranteed. The fourth one is guaranteed. So I believe you need to own this NFT in order to be able to get a guaranteed allocation in this launchpad. So this is a little bit hard, but you gotta pick and choose which one you want to stick with, right? You gotta pick and choose which one you want to stick with. And they have a lot of projects that they've launched in the past too that you can go through and see the previous ROIs on each project before you make a decision on which platform you want to stick with, because you want to make sure you maximize the money you have as much as possible. So always keep that in mind. And then the next one is Game Starter. So Game Starter, where is it? Where are the tiers? Right here. They have a few levels too. So the first one, which is lottery based, you typically need 750 game tokens, and they'll be locked for 5 days if you'd want to be considered for the lottery levels. So there's 3 lottery levels, which is 750 to 2,500, and then for the fixed levels, which are going to give you a guaranteed allocation, typically starts from 5K onwards. And this is how they are structuring their. This is not too bad compared to the other one, compared to the previous one. So you typically need at least 5K to get a guaranteed allocation, but if you'd want to try and gamble, and go for the lottery ones, 750 to 2,500 should work. Should give you at least a chance to get an allocation. I think the higher your game tokens basically increases your chances of being selected. So you have to keep that in mind. The more game tokens you hold, the higher your chances of getting selected. So that's not too bad compared to Gamify's one. And then the next one is Game Zone. In Game Zone, there's a few tiers too. The first one is a lottery-based tier, which is you typically need 1,000 to 5,000 Game Zone tokens in order to have a chance to be considered for the lottery. And then if you'd want to have a guaranteed spot, you need at least 20,000 Game Zone tokens in order to be considered. This is not too bad too. I'm just not sure what the price of the token is, but I'll leave links down in the description below so you can go over the ROIs of the previous projects and the prices of each project, the prices of each launchpad, so that you can make a decision on which launchpad is favorable to you depending on how much money you're working with. And yeah, that's basically it. So those are the top 4 IGO platforms that are really interesting in my opinion this year, and I think you should look into them if you want to be in a position to create life-changing money. With that being said, I have a few more videos like this. You can check them in the playlist up in the top right corner. And leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are.